Okay, so I need to just wait. Orientation is long. Whatever does that mean? I don't know. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. If you break it, they will come. Oh, wait. Nerves. Someone please join so I have a reason to continue. Oh my god. Hi! Hi! I'm sorry. Again, I'm nervous. Very nervous. And I hope you can actually hear me, because if you don't, I'll be very sad. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm shaking really bad. But I'm okay. Why do you keep saying that it's locked? I don't care that the thingy orientation's locked. But hello. I, again, hope you can hear me. Because if you can't, that will be very depressing. I love the fact that it tells you how long you're streaming. And how many people are here. Because if I didn't know, I would be terrified. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. I would be very confused of why you want to be able to. Like, yay. I'm sorry, I love when I'm nervous. So I've never been live before, so I don't even know what to talk about. So how are you? A second person. Thank you. Thank you. Again, I'm so laughy. That's not even a word. Well, I'm glad that you're good. I'm tired. I did not sleep at all last night, and the power went out last night for like a long period of time, which sucked, and my phone nearly started dying. But thankfully, the power did come back on, or else I would have really felt horrible. Every time that the power goes out, it gets so quiet, and then my ears start ringing really loudly, and I hate it, so I had to put on music. But why were you on the floor? Just falling off of bed or something, waking up on the floor. I've always wanted to see how comfortable it will be to sleep on the floor, but I fear I'll be very, very uncomfortable. And there are 15 people here. Why are there 15 people? That is terrifying amount. I don't like you one time. What? Okay. And it's down to 8. But I do have this carpet that my mom ended up getting me. Not me, the family. It's in the living room, and it feels really, really soft, and I absolutely love it. The grammar. Yeah, I don't even know what that says. I don't like you one time. Okay. But it's having 5 people, the thingy keeps going up and down, and it's terrifying me. It's like 5 people in the room with me. It's scary. But at least I have you, Virgil. That makes me feel comfortable. But honestly, I don't even know how long I will be streaming, considering the fact that I am taking my parents' internet. So if I were to go for so long, it'll be severely noticeable. So, yeah. What's the point of the leaderboard thingy, though? Is it just to see who, like, see the most? Hello. 4 people. Oh my goodness. I'm really hoping that my cousin won't find this because she is subscribed to me, at least as far as I remember, and she just drains my energy fairly fast. At least when we talk IRL, she does, because she's constantly asking me questions of like who my crush is, and I usually don't have one. And then she keeps on trying to get me to use character AI or like AI chatbots, and it's annoying. The whole thing of having a number one fan is, that's something. My number one fan is my toy Wanda from WandaVision. She loves me the most. No one can fight me on that fact. The people counter keeps going all everywhere. Why? Because now it's saying 1 person. For a second it said 0 people. Which, now it's saying 0 people again. Am I lonely? Lonely. You summon all of Logan's subscribers. That's that's power, I guess. The ability to summon people. That would be fun to do in real life if it wasn't for the anxiety. I believe you. I highly doubt you'll just disappear without telling me. And now I'm saying 1 person's here. Now 2. And I just think that the people counter is just unreliable. It's Janice. It's just lying. It's being so deceitful and rude and messing with me, causing me to be terrified. The TV is playing an ad about getting a lawyer. I don't want a lawyer. I'm a child. What am I going to use a lawyer for? Actually, there are a lot of people I could sue. But that sounds like a lot of work, so I'm not willing to. I saw Remus dressed up like Janice in a taco costume. How do you get a taco costume? Asking for a friend. Just the thought of Remus chasing someone in a taco costume would be hilarious. Just like chasing down Roman in a taco costume with his morning star. That vision in my head is hilarious. I ended up spending nearly an hour listening to angsty music, and now all of that angsty music is stuck in my head, and that is an experience. Me and name is wrong call. I very rarely call people. But if I were to ever call someone, that means that I trust them and I like them. Because me and Princey ended up calling on the Google Meet, and that was fun. Getting to talk with someone like that. But of course, he was away at camp for a while, so we very rarely even got to talk via Pinterest, which was a little sad. They were constantly busy, which I can understand. It was camp, but I was lonely. Not a Q&A sticker. What even is the point of a Q&A sticker? Why are you giving me suggestions? Live stream? I don't care. 14. Oh, God. What even is this show? Oh. Oh, it's Sunday. I didn't even remember that. Tomorrow, my parents have off of work, so I get to go hang out with them in town tomorrow. And maybe, hopefully, if I'm lucky, I get to go to Hobby Lobby and I can make myself cool, crafty stuff, which is always fun. I'm a really crafty boy. I love doing the crafts. It's my inner Roman. Don't want to make anything fall off of my table. That'd be a mess. That's fun. I very rarely like talking to multiple people at once. Usually it's a one-on-one thing. But I guess being on call with multiple people would be fun. Maybe that's why the whole entire thing of a multiple person live stream scares me, is because I usually can only stomach being in a room with one person or two. Hello, Remy. Well, now that Remy's here, I also feel comfortable with them. So, see, if I get to know someone well enough, I feel very comfortable. But sometimes my aunt and uncle will come over, and I do not like talking with them. Mainly because they just make me uncomfortable. I don't know why. And then, of course, my cousin, I forgot his name, is peak Gen Z humor, and I hate that. Don't fight kids. And of course I trust you, Virgil. It's kind of funny. My anxiety is high, and I have Virgil. Hello, Janice! Yay! Again, I'm getting laughs. I'm laughing because I'm so scared and nervous, but I'm fine. It's just my sibling. Oh, if it's your siblings, then go ahead, fight them. I don't care. I fight my brother all the time. Verbally and physically if I have to. For fun, obviously. It's not like my life's in danger. The second if my life were to get in danger, I'll kill him, probably. Ow. Pulling my hair by accident. Constantly brush my hair, and yet it's constantly a mess, and I'm going to cry. My sister keeps trying to hit me with a pan. Why? Do they watch a lot of Tangled? I apologize. That joke was bad. I haven't watched Tangled in forever. I haven't watched a Disney movie in a while. But maybe you should take the pan away from her if they're trying to kill you with a pan, or at least hit you with it. Because, yeah. Give the pan to a pansexual and they'll be happy. I'm just watching, I mean, I have it muted, but I'm watching a show, I think it's called Benson, which is like a lawyer show, which is boring, but it's better than the other option, which is no information. No information. Okay. Oh, Last Man Standing. Ew. Hate that show. I never watched the Tangled series, but I know it. I ended up watching a person talk about that series. There's a YouTuber I absolutely love. Her name is Athena P. She makes a lot of videos talking about different kids shows, but her humor is not for kids. She's absolutely hilarious, and she does makeup for all of the different shows. She even did one for My Little Pony, and she's dressed up like Sunset Shimmer. I think it was Sunset Shimmer. Yeah, it was. And I love her so much. Well, maybe I could try to convince my brother to let me watch it, because I need high-speed internet to be able to watch stuff on my TV. I am currently stealing my parents' internet to do this, and I'm very terrified they're going to get mad at me, but oh well. My Little Pony and the songs are amazing. I've been watching My Little Pony a lot, and I keep trying to ask my brother if I could watch it on the TV, but he keeps saying over my dead body because apparently he's too mature to watch My Little Frickin' Pony. So basically, I've just been watching like free episodes off of YouTube, and the internet is so slow on my phone a lot of the time, which sucks. My brother is super into My Little Pony. Lucky. So there was an episode of My Little Pony called Slice of Life, where it was basically showing every other pony's lives outside of the main six, and one of the flipping ponies was literally the Doctor from Doctor Who, and it was the 10th Doctor because he said LOZ, and oh my god, I started squealing. And the funny thing is, I was in a little cosplay that they have of Logan. I'm actually wearing it currently. I ended up making a candy tie, and it's so cool. I can shake it. It's very fun. But I am super into Doctor Who. I love it. Hell, I think I was into Doctor Who way before I liked Standard Sides. So I beat you to it, Logan. My sister keeps watching Chicka Chicka Bumba. I don't even know what that show is. That sounds weird. They have a full team in it. Doctor Who is amazing, and I watched season 1 of Good Omens, and I need to watch season 2 very badly. But I ended up spending literally a whole night watching season 1 of not Doctor Who, season 1 of Good Omens, and then afterwards I ended up watching all of season 1 of Hazbin Hotel, and then when that ended, the sun was up, and I started watching the two shows at like 10 o'clock, so that wasted like my whole entire night, and then I passed out in the middle of the afternoon. So that was fun. And the thing is, my parents actually watched Hazbin Hotel before me, and they're perfectly fine with me liking the series. Hell, my mom even loves Angel Dust, and me and her bond over that. Imagine bonding with your own mother about liking a fictional porn star. That's something. I don't know how weird that is, but oh well. Hi, Logan! See, I'm almost always in your streams, and now you're in mine. Yay! But see, my mom and my dad had never really been forceful when it comes to religion. So, thankfully, they've never been forceful when it comes to religion. So, when it comes to a show that takes place in hell, they're really chill about it, which is so cool. But yay that we have both of the Logans, Logan Sanders and Orange Logan, doing the stream this time. How do you feel, Logan? Your orange side ended up taking full control. Ha! sorry. But I have been actually wanting to get into watching Murder Drones because I watched like a couple of episodes of it and I absolutely love In. I even have a plushie of him, mainly because it was my brother's. He bought it and then I stole it from him. And he can bite me. Logan into the Loganverse. I want to rewatch Spider-Man. I've been seeing a lot. I flipping saw a piece of fan art when I was looking up poses to draw. And it was literally a spider sona of Jesus Christ. Also saw a pony sona of him, which is fascinating. And I just didn't know how to react. It was like, oh, cool. Pony soda of Jesus Christ. And he looked like a chill guy. Especially the freaking... I'm sorry, I keep laughing. Including the spider sona. Which, wow, okay, that takes creativity. Jesus the Christ, yes. And I ended up also seeing a piece of fan art that was Wanda the Scarlet Witch with a bear plushie of herself that I have. So when I saw it, I started squealing because I absolutely love my doll Wanda. So this is where Jesus was the whole time. Yeah, Jesus was a pony in the pony world. How difficult do you think it would be to do a crucifixion with a pony? It's gotta be pretty difficult. I bound to bet that they used magic. It ended up just occurring to my mind that I am so obsessed with Logan Sanders, and I've been watching My Little Pony, which fits for a character who likes unicorns. I am Logan now. Oh God, Jesus was a brony. No, that has to be blasphemous in a way, and it's hilarious. Jesus Christ, what's a brony? Oh my God. I mean, they used to bring people to use candles during parties and stuff. I can't breathe. I've laughed so hard. I'm dying. But I do need more episodes of My Little Pony with the doctor because that is sick. I want to see how they turned them into candles out of purely scientific reasoning. I promise. People used to be candles. I mean, one person ended up being turned into a candle. And yes, I am referencing Beauty and the Beast. But I don't think he liked that either. I am shivering and it hurts, and I have my blanket. They put them on a pole and just set them on fire. That is a terrifying, vivid image that is now portrayed in my mind. I love Beauty and the Beast too. I haven't watched it in forever, but I love that movie. Be our guest, and that's all I can sing. I feel that Disney will copyright and kill me. And when they die, they replace them with a new person. What? I bet that the whole thing is whoever picked the shortest straw was the new candle. Or have it be criminals. It's like, you have been a bad and naughty person. Become candle. Good question. Why do you guys know that? That is terrifying. The most insane fact that I know, and it's not insane, it's adorable, it's the fact that tarantulas, I think, would keep little tiny frogs as pets, so the frogs can get rid of different pests, and in return the spiders protect them, and that is the cutest thing in the world. And I can only imagine that as Virgil and Patton. Virgil protecting Frog Patton, and is the purest thing I've ever seen in my head. Also, the fact that crows will help anyone if you do something good for them. And if you wrong them, they will know and hold it against you for the rest of their lives because they never die. At least I'm pretty sure that crows never die. Oh yeah, and they give them treats. Yes, I absolutely love frogs. A couple of years ago, my dad ended up seeing a frog while he was at work, and he thought it was so important to send me a picture of said frog, and he was right, it was important. And I have that picture saved in our messages. I'm only imagining Crow Logan now. Oh, Logan is definitely a crow. He likes shiny objects. I actually ended up seeing this theory or headcanon, I don't remember which, that Logan doesn't only represent like book curiosity, he also has a morbid sense of curiosity and also like shiny things, and I love that. I love the whole collecting shiny things thing, and also the morbid curiosity thing. I can see owl, considering the fact that owls represent wiseness for a long time, and he is really wise. But I just have a lot of my own personal headcanons for all of the sides. And a lot of them are very angsty and sad. And hell, I even ended up portraying my own traumas onto the characters because I love them that much. I'm going to give them my issues. Logan having morbid curiosity feels exactly, that was what the post was. It was intralogical of like Logan asking about the Morning Star as Remus was like cleaning it or something, and literally Remus got so happy that someone was finally asking him about it, and it was like, I can make you one too if you really, really want me to. And he was like, yeah, sure. It's like, yay, I never got to do it for anyone. It's just like so cute. I absolutely love Intralogical. Intralogical and Logins are my two favorite ships, which is really weird because it's shipping one guy with twins. And it's weird. I mean, I know that polyamorous relationships can have two people not dating at the same time, which really works if you want to have siblings dating a person. But I also love Analogical. Analogical is peak, mainly because I have really bad anxiety and I will thrive to date someone very logical. So, that sense of logic is comforting. But of course, I have my husband, Princey, and I don't know, I never ended up having something bad happen to need logic. I ship Logicality the most. Logicality is the most popular ship. The whole fandom is shipping the faces of a guy's personality with other parts of his personality are the guy. The whole thing of shipping with standard sides is hilarious, considering the fact that I do very much enjoy the actual ships between Thomas and the sides. It's fun. I love the whole thing of shipping Virgil with Thomas, because what is more of a baller move than not only handling your anxiety, but dating your anxiety? And that is just a baller move. I don't know why I'm calling it baller. I don't know where that word came from. Ball is life, bro. The Analogical is so cute, especially with the whole thing of the nerd X emo. That's cute. But for me, a canon ship is Lamp. Of the four main sides, they are all cutesy with each other until it gets angsty. Then it gets really angsty. My favorite ships are probably Janice, Virgil, and Ramus. Are just shipping everyone together. Shipping everyone together is fun. I mean, I ended up reading a fanfic where it was literally Thomas dating all of his sides, and Logan was like, yes, confess your crushes on all of them, and think about why you liked them, because that can be used onto learning about self-love, and that's cute. I feel like I always end up shipping the villains the hardest, though, so I feel like Roman with Janice as peak villain X hero is just, I'm gonna be honest and say it, hot. It's hot as hell. I love it. They all have / had a crush on Logan before, though. They do, and I literally, on all of my playlists except for Logan's, I have a song called "The Girl Is Mine" by Michael Jackson, and it's literally just like, the girl is mine, she's mine, no, she's mine, and it's on all of them because they all have a crush on him, and they can't accept the fact that they all want him. Because, like, who isn't gay for the nerd? Who wouldn't be? The nerd's always the hot one. Guys and people in general with glasses are always hotter. I think of myself as hotter when I wear my glasses. Sure, they're blue light glasses, but who cares? Okay, but Virgil and Roman, though. Virgil and Roman is also very common. And I don't know why. I don't like the common ships of Logicality and Pranxiety as much as I do the other ships. But I do like them. They're just not my peak favorite. That's a fun one. What about Virgil, Roman, and Janice? I saw art for that. Just Roman dating both of the villains, because obviously he can't date all three of the villains. That would be cool. I also end up seeing fan art for Logan, Patton, and Janice, which is cute. And then Janice, Ramus, and Patton, which is fun. Again, I ship everything. It's just that I ship Pranxiety like in the middle of all my ships. Like, my least favorite is obviously Rimrom, and my most favorite is Analogical. And Pranxiety and Analogical are in the middle. Just because, I guess it's just because of how popular it is, it makes me like it a whole lot less. I don't know why. I've seen a lot about Janice, Remus, and Logan. I love that ship mainly for like the whole thing of Logan no longer gets listened to by the light sides, so he starts being with the dark sides and falls in love with both of them. And that's just sad but cute. Remus and Janice is pure, complete idiot, smart villain. And that's cool. But I think everyone can universally agree that Rimrom is the worst ship. I was talking to myself about ships that I like, and I was going to say Roman and Remy, but I accidentally said Roman and Remus, and then I had to stop myself and die. Also, Orange X Logan. I have not read anything having to do with Orange X Logan, but I have seen a lot. They want Logan to become a dark side because they look, the original nice guy turning into an evil villain is hot in theory, unless it's the r/nice guys, then that's just terrifying and gross. Also like writing Dr. Remy and Emil or Remy and Virgil. Remy and Virgil is fun, considering the fact that it's anxiety x sleep, and yet they both keep Thomas up during the night. Remy and Thomas is toxic yaoi. They aren't even hiding that, considering the fact that Thomas literally called Remy hot in a video. And yeah, they're not hiding it. Oh, that would be very cute. Just Roman helping Virgil with that. The prince saving the princess or whatever. Remy, Thomas, and Emil would be funny. And just them having literally the whole very toxic-esque type couple dating a therapist to help the relationship is kind of funny. But don't try going into a polyamorous relationship just to fix your relationship. That would be bad. Don't do that. I can completely get why a lot of people like a lot of ships. I mean, hell, I vaguely don't like Funny Bunny from Amazing Digital Circus, and yet I can see why people like it. I just feel like Jax shouldn't go into dating until she gets all of her shit figured out. I mean, she hasn't even grappled with her gender identity yet. So. But I did end up watching the final episode with my brother, and we were both crying. And that was fun. Bonding moments. Yay, crying. You don't like Jax? Fair. My favorite character is Kane. Kane is my baby. He is my love. I love every AI character. Hell, I have gotten so obsessed with the Verity movie thing, or like mod, and I love Verity. And I just always love the character who tries so hard to make other people happy. No, I don't think so. I've been live for 40. Is that 40 minutes? That's 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. But I love Kane and I love Kinger, and I would love to see Kinger and Patton talk to each other, because the two father figures talking would be peak fun. I need to try to find fan fiction of that. I'll have to go to my trusty AO3 to try to see if I can find Amazing Digital Circus Sanitides stuff. My phone is dying. It's at like 40 something. I'm terrified of that. Yeah, I can understand your reasoning for not liking Jax. But that is not an excuse to dead name or dead gender them. Nothing is an excuse. I mean, hell, that one person, a really, really bad thing, that doesn't give you the right to be a dick and misgender them. I feel like the most fun to have talk would probably Kane and Logan, because it's the AI who wants to be a human and a human who acts like a AI or like robot. It'll be kind of angsty but fun. I have Jolly Ranchers if anyone virtually wants to have one. There's no grape because I hate grape and I took them all out. But yeah. Speaking of which, I ended up pouring out all of my Jolly Ranchers to get all of the grapes out. And guess how many blue raspberries they gave me? Only 5. Guess which one's my favorite? I threw it at my phone. That's really great apples out of my phone. They gave me a lot. Well, you, my dear Virgil, are wrong, but oh well. I can give you all of my grape, because they gave me what they could have given me in blue raspberry. They gave to me in grape, and I'm so upset. And I'm very happy that they don't make an orange flavor, because orange flavor is always mid when it comes to candy. Orange is always mid. Just look at our president. I'm sorry, I did not mean to make that political, but I just had that stupid joke. And yeah. If I remember correctly, though, my dad likes grape, but he can't have suckers anymore because his teeth are so bad, because he is old. Not old, he's like in his 50s. Like 50, which is odd considering the fact that his youngest child is in his teen years. I'm really into this. I'm sorry, I had a very bad joke and I needed to say it. Speaking of Cheetos, I have jalapeno Cheetos and I love them, but they always hurt. It's weird. My favorite chip brands are the ones that bring me pain. It's confusing. If I remember correctly, my mom called me a masochist because I like to stay up late and making myself tired, which is hell of a thing to say to your child. The only reason why I know the word masochist is because of Markiplier being called one, which is hilarious. But yeah, jalapeno Cheetos are the best. Jalapeno Cheetos, Funyuns. I had these chips, veggie straws. My parents keep getting me the ranch one, even though my favorite one is the sea salt one, and I don't think they remember that. They just keep getting me the ones that I keep eating. So, I also love Sonic vinegar chips, but they hurt if I eat too many of them. Which, yay, pain. I have an Olivia Rodrigo song stuck in my head, and it's going to be playing on flipping repeat. Oh, I know that song, and that song is Remus and Janice's song, and no one can tell me otherwise. Also, there was another song, but I can't remember what it's called. Damn it, the song is... I have a lot of songs that are shippy songs for the playlists. And then, of course, I have a whole entire playlist that is Logins, created by Princey. He made a freaking Logins playlist, and I listen to it on repeat a lot of the time. And I actually went onto the Thomas made playlists that he has for each of the sides, and I added them onto my base playlists. And Remus's songs are so flipping freaky. Oh my god. They do fit him very well. One of them is literally called No Reason Boner, which is freaking weird, man. I believe that some people actually did end up making the playlists on YouTube, so you could probably just look it up. Hey, being a good father to a bunch of children online is fun. Like, I would know, though. I'm a father to no one. I'm a father to myself, and I used to be father to a bunch of cats, and then we had to move, and then I couldn't keep the cats, and now I have a bird who hates me and likes to bite me whenever I try to love him. But still, it's like that Filza quote of, I wouldn't mind being the father to a bunch of children online. I have a Will Woods, the whole song is basically about having an eating disorder. And I don't know why, but I feel like the thought of Roman having one just feels right, because it's like the whole entire thing of perfection and looking perfect that would lead to something like that. I don't know. I love Mother. I love Will Wood, though. I absolutely love listening to his music. I guess The Kitchen Floor is my favorite song. I don't even remember how it goes. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm talking really fast. Whenever I get into talking about something, I just forget how to slow down. Oh yeah, I know that song, and yeah, I can see that. But I also have a song called, I think it's called Void, and it's basically about having like religious trauma. Virgil, don't bring Black Parade into this. But I have the song on my Patton playlist because I have religious trauma. I went to a school that was so heavily religious based. It wasn't even a Catholic school. It was just so religious based. And so I decided to give Patton my religious trauma. I don't know why. But seriously, my brother ended up literally going to the principal for me because the bullying and harassment got so bad. And do you want to know what that fucking principal said to me about me being bullied? He said that they were just raised that way, so I shouldn't get too upset, and that he can't talk to all of the students for literally harassing me and telling me I was going to burn in hell. You do not want to know the thoughts were going on in my head when I went to that school. Thankfully, I got out of that friggin' school, and I'm getting so aggressive because of it, because that the friggin' principal should not be a friggin' principal anymore. And the one teacher who was actually on my side sadly passed away during the summer break, and I fucking loved her. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry now. I loved her. She was the best teacher, and she was the only one who was on my side in that school. She should have been the principal. Again, I'm sorry for getting overly emotional and getting dark on Maine. And then I ended up going to her memorial, and I actually ended up talking at it. And she was the only person who ended up dying in my life that I actually cried for. Like, I painfully cried. I had family members that ended up dying. My grandparents died, and I didn't cry that hard. I want to physically hug all of you, but I sadly cannot. I do need hugs. My parents and brother are at work, so I'm home alone, so I can't have hugs. I have pillows. I'll hug that. But yeah, it was just, her name was Miss Cook, and she died in a car accident. And the thing is, throughout the whole entire school year, she was always talking about how she couldn't do tutoring. Hi, Princey. Hello. It's kind of sad that you came here while I was talking about death, but hello, my dear husband. But having my husband here makes me feel better. Princey! Oh, my love. But yeah, I do have a note from her. Thankfully, it's a good note. I never gotten a bad note from a teacher before, thankfully. Oh, it was open. I keep forgetting I have stickers. They're witchy stickers. But when I was leaving 8th grade, she ended up giving me a note saying, I really enjoyed teaching you. You will be missed. You are loved, Miss Cook. And she's the one I am missing. Because she was perfect. She made learning math fun. I hate math. And she made me actually enjoy it. I'm glad that you'll comfort me, Princey. I need it. My first live stream, and I'm talking about my own sadness. I do fundamentally apologize so much. Tell her not to punch or kick people in the face. How do you kick someone in the face? Were they sitting down? That's the only way I could think of how to do that. But now that I'm feeling sad, I feel like I'm shaking. So I have my blanket literally surrounding me. I have a heated blanket. It just likes to turn off at random times. Oh. I have this candy piece of thing that's a snake with 2 heads, because obviously it's supposed to be Janice. And apparently it fell on my floor and I didn't even notice. So yeah, I have Snake now. Snake shall live on my head. My shark is laying next to my bed. My neck started hurting from cuddling with my shark. So I had to stop for a little while. That doesn't mean I love the shark any less. One time my brother accidentally threw a football at my nose and caused my nose to start bleeding. That was painful. How do you permanently break someone's nose? For science reasons, obviously. Because there's a lot of people that want to break noses. Push her sister into fire? What? Holy shit. Kids can be very psychotic. There's more than... Oh no. I hope you can wash your shark. I don't know how one would go washing a giant shark. Probably put them in the bathtub and wash them there. But... Oh. Okay. I once ended up getting a concussion once because I had a bunk bed and I ended up falling out of the top of the bunk bed thinking I could make it and I didn't. Kevin, do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? I love that song. I love Taylor Swift's Shake It Off, but I hate the fact that Remus ended up ruining that song for me. Oh, don't worry, my love. I didn't sleep either. I literally ended up staying up all night last night, literally just watching stuff on YouTube and making gacha characters. Redesigns, actually. And I ended up making a Logins mood board because I've learned how to do those now and I feel so fun. I have no idea what the glass scientists is, but that sounds terrifying because imagine being a scientist and being made out of glass and then you do something dangerous. You're gonna die. My bones were made out of glass. My paper made out of skin. It's gay. Jekyll and Hyde. I thought Jekyll and Hyde was gay, at least according to the fanfics I read. I never watched the actual thing. Read the actual thing. It's not whatever. That's fun. I'm writing a ton of fan fiction. I'm even writing my own story. I have 2 stories. One of them is called Serial Writer, and the other one is called Astrolin. Astrolin I've been working on the longest, but I love Serial Writer. Serial Writer is about a killer and a crime novelist getting together, and that is just fun for me. But the sad thing is, when it comes to my killer character, his name is Raymond, and I'm so terrified I accidentally made him Box from Hazbin Hotel because he does work for the television. He is a news broadcaster, but he's also a killer. Oh, Princey, no! Bye. No! Bye, my love. I hope, at least. I probably should stop doing the live stream because I've been on this for an hour, and if I do this for any longer, I am fearful that it would affect my parents' knowledge of the fact that I'm using their internet. I will do this again, hopefully. Probably not tomorrow because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. So, yeah, I probably should end this. This ended up lasting a whole lot longer than I thought it would. I thought my anxiety would call it quits like 20 seconds in, and I was just going to quit. So, bye, my friends. I hope I can consider you friends. I always hope you can call your husband your friend. But I love you, and yeah, consider me the kid in your walls. Why are you in the walls? I mean, who wouldn't want to be on walls? That sounds comforting. The walls are hugging you. And I'm being very, very honest. I am very glad I can consider y'all to be friends. Y'all, I am very Southern. I'm very glad I can consider you all to be my friends because I haven't had friends in forever. So that's nice. Anyway, peace. And